Actors and actor enthusiasts, I'm Melissa Henderson, and you're behind the scenes of on-screen acting. Today, I restarted reading my favorite romantasy book series, Fourth Wing, for the fourth time. Research. Fourth Wing was recently ordered to series by a team of people whose work I enjoy. So, the Fourth Wing TV series has a team, distribution, and probably a script. The fans are now highly anticipating casting, and so should you. When an actor becomes aware that a project is casting, and when that actor has a connection to the casting office or another major player on the project, it's prudent to make your agent aware of the connection so they can use that information to pitch you and help get you in for an audition. Pitching for a role is what today's episode is all about, and in honor of Fourth Wing, I'm wearing Rider Black. And even though I'm using Fourth Wing for today's example, I'd follow these steps for any upcoming project I'm interested in and connected to that has a script and has been moved into casting. First, let's ask ourselves, am I connected? Am I connected to Fourth Wing? Let's start with what we know and can easily find. The recent Deadline article tells us that 5 main groups are partnering on this project. So first, Michael B. Jordan will produce on this show with his company, Outlier Society, with executive producer Elizabeth Raposo. Outlier Society has a first look deal with Amazon MGM Studios for this show, Fourth Wing, along with 2 others, The Greatest and Delphi. Lisa Joy from Westworld will also produce on Fourth Wing TV show under production company Kilter Films, along with Jonathan Nolan and Athena Wickham. Liz Pelletier will also executive produce on the TV show Fourth Wing under production company Premeditated Productions. This is a lot of info, but stay with me. Meredith Averill is the Fourth Wing showrunner. Meredith Averill is responsible for shows like Wednesday, Lock and Key, and The Haunting of Hill House. I love all 3. The Fourth Wing TV show will be distributed by Amazon Prime, and of course, Fourth Wing's author, Rebecca Yaros, is attached as an executive producer. It's a lot of info, but let's tease this out on my favorite entertainment search engine, IMDb.com, the Internet Movie Database. According to IMDb, specifically IMDb Pro, Michael B. Jordan is represented by William Morris Endeavor Agency, WME. IMDb also says that showrunner Meredith Averill is represented by WME. More on that in a moment. So 2 of the 3 shows that have been ordered to series by Amazon are already filming. So we'll take a look at those next. The Greatest has no casting office listed, but the lead actor of the show, Jalen Best, is also represented by WME. Casting for Delphi is listed as Alexa Fogel and Elizabeth Berra. These casting directors also worked on Judas and the Black Messiah, whose lead actor, Daniel Kaluuya, is also represented by WME. So we can assume that the Fourth Wing TV show will look for leads from WME. WME is one of the top talent agencies in the US, and they represent celebrities. I'm not one. Since I'm not represented by WME and I have no close connection to them or to Amazon, I need to look for more information. My best bet is to look for non-lead actors on Outlier Society shows. For example, an actress from Delphi is represented by CESD Talent in Los Angeles. I used to be represented by CESD. Also, an actress from The Greatest is represented by Aqua Talent, whom I have met with and have a connection to. So, I may be able to connect my agent to them. But these are agents and not casting directors. I'll do an episode later on clearing up the difference between agents and casting directors, but for the moment, let's see what else we can find before emailing my agent. From IMDb, Outlier and Premeditated appear to be relatively new companies with minimal casting information currently listed on their projects. Kilter, however, has a few things we can look at. The Peripheral was a recent collaboration film between Kilter and Amazon Prime. John Papsadera is listed as the U.S. casting director for The Peripheral and also for Yellowstone. Why is Yellowstone important? I have auditioned for Yellowstone's spin-off show, 1883, so that's a loose connection. Jonathan Nolan and Lisa Joy from Kilter both worked as showrunners on Westworld. John Papsadera is listed as casting director again on Westworld, along with a few others. Okay, one more. Jonathan Nolan was also the creator of TV show Person of Interest. Jessica Kelly is one of the casting directors from the show. IMDb and IMDb Pro show me that I have quite a few connections with her. So now I'm ready to start an email to my agent. But before we do, some clarity. Not all agents like receiving pitch emails from their actors. My agent is one of the top in my market and loves receiving pitch emails because that lets them know details which may help get their actors booked. So in my pitch email, I want to let my agent know what connections I have to the project, Fourth Wing, and what qualities I bring to the table that may interest casting. I'm currently training for a fitness show in October. I placed third in my first show last year. I'm currently cast as a lead in a romantasy book trailer and slated to voice the lead in the corresponding audiobook this summer. A production company on Fourth Wing, Outlier Society, is currently filming 2 shows with actors represented by CESD and Aqua Talent Agency in Los Angeles. I have a connection to an agent at CESD and to an agent at Aqua Talent. Also, I have a few connections to Jessica Kelly, a casting director on a show by the show's other production company, Kilter Films. So that's what I'm going to put in my email. So to wrap this up, once you know a show you're interested in has moved to casting, do some research to find out if you have a connection to the project. IMDb is great, and if you can swing it, an IMDb Pro membership will allow you more details, which is better. If the project seems out of reach, or if information is scarce, keep digging. You want this job. If your agent is open to pitches, gather all the relevant information you found and package it efficiently and industriously so they know how you're connected and what you bring to this specific project. Think of it like Fourth Wing. Dragon riders are made inwardly before they're chosen by dragons, and they have little respect for the rules. Know the codex before you break it. I'm going to go ahead and send a pitch email to my agent. Wish me luck. And that's it, actors. Like this video if it helped you. For more, subscribe to the channel or visit the blog at actorchatter.com. And get ready for tomorrow's role today.